Have you heard this new Apple Watch feature? It has nose pickers paranoid, and I'll tell you why. The NSYNC reunion. They just presented an award at the VMAs last night to Taylor Swift, and she almost lost her mind. Well, she did lose her mind. Oprah responds to people criticizing her about this Maui fund, and they are reaming her, this one woman in particular. Wait till you hear it. She makes a point. It's coming up with what's trending.
What's Trending with Julie, brought to you by Dakota Coffee with 2 locations in Dothan, 1 in Enterprise. Scan the QR code to join their coffee club for a 10% discount. They've been here for 30 years because they are good. DakotaCoffee.club.
Apple just added a cool feature to its new watches, but already nose pickers are worried because on both the new Series 9 and the second generation Ultra watches, you can now answer a call just by tapping your finger and thumb, right? Well, the watch is set to detect the movement in your wrists like it always has been, but people who've tested it say picking things up, fidgeting with your hair, and yes, even digging your nose might inadvertently engage the phone. Don't pick your nose. That's what tissues are for. I mean, come on. The MTV VMA Awards were last night, and Taylor Swift led with 8 nominations, including Artist Video of the Year for Anti-Hero. She took home 4 trophies. I mean, she did really well. Well, something I love about her is that she is, even though she's a huge, huge star, she still is like everybody else, and she fangirls. She proved that last night when she got her first award. There have been rumors that NSYNC were going to get back together, that we're going to reunite for the VMAs. Everyone had expected it to be a performance, but the first thing they did was present the award for Best Pop Video to Taylor, and she lost her mind fangirling. Look at this.
I'm not doing well pivoting from this to this. Like, I had your dolls. What, like, are you doing something? What's gonna happen now? What are you, there's something they're gonna do something, and
I was the same way. I'm thinking, okay, you're here. What are you gonna do? Especially since they've got a song coming out for the new Trolls movie. They didn't do a dang thing. They didn't perform. They didn't do nothing. MTV did that on purpose to have us watching until past 10:30, and I am PO'd. But Taylor Swift, just like all of us, she lost her mind. I had to lower my blood pressure there for a second. Well, it's been about 2 weeks since Oprah and The Rock started the People's Fund of Maui, but they've been getting hammered on social media. People are saying they didn't put enough money into it, especially Oprah. She's a Maui resident. This woman made a perfect point, and man, she just went for her throat.
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that you somehow managed to hire a private firefighting team to protect your land before the fires started.
What?
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that instead of taking some of that land and housing even a small portion of those displaced people, you've hired a private security team to keep them off your land. You're so concerned about Maui that you simply haven't had time to denounce any of the shady real estate deals which are robbing people of everything they have, you know, like the ones you were involved in that helped you acquire that land for pennies on the dollar of what it was actually worth. You're so concerned about Maui that instead of taking what would amount to a year's salary for you and 4 or 5 of your billionaire friends, which could be used to rebuild the entire place in a matter of months, you're jumping on social media and asking the American public, most of whom can't afford to pay their rent right now, to do it for you.
People have been killed and thousands were left homeless, and Oprah says she's shocked by the hateful comments. Truth hurts.
What's Trending with Julie, brought to you by Dakota Coffee with 2 locations in Dothan, 1 in Enterprise. Scan the QR code to join their coffee club for a 10% discount. They've been here for 30 years because they are good. DakotaCoffee.club.